Okay, what we want to estimate here is the actual proportion of people who eat seafood on Fridays at the cafeteria. Now, so this is the confidence interval for the population proportion. Call that P. Okay, so this is between, on the left side, we have P hat minus the Z alpha over 2 times P hat Q hat over N. Okay, and on the right side, we have P hat plus the Z alpha over 2 times the square root of P hat Q hat over N. Okay, now what we want is the 95% confidence interval. Okay, so what is our P hat in the problem? There are 160 who preferred seafoods, okay, over a random sample of 500. So our P hat actually is the 160 over 500. Okay, minus, for this 95% confidence interval, our alpha is equivalent to 5%. So we need the Z at 0.05 over 2 and our standard error here, which is P hat. That's our P hat. P hat is equivalent to this. We have 0.32 times 0.68. Okay, ang sikip naman. Okay, over 500. Then, copy the same for the right side. We have 160 over 500. Actually, that's 0.32. Plus the Z, 0.05 over 2, because it's alpha over 2. Times, we have 0.32 times 0.68. Okay, all over 500. Okay. Now, we are estimating here the true proportion or the actual proportion. Okay. So we have here 0.32 plus the Z 0.05 over 2 is actually the Z at 0.025, and that is actually equivalent to 1.96. Okay. Then times this expression here. Let's try to compute that. Okay, this is actually we have computed this part here. We have, okay, this is square root of 0.000435 Okay, here we have 0.32, okay, minus 1.96, ilagay na natin yan, and we have the square root of 0.000435. Okay, so what is then our estimate? Okay, we have 0.32 plus 1.96 times 0.0209 there. So on the left side, it's similar. We have, except on the minus sign on the second term, we have 1.96 times 0.0209. Okay, you will arrive at an estimate of the actual proportion. The estimate, we have 0.28 to 0.36. So let us interpret this one. Okay, we are 95% confident that the actual proportion of people who eat seafoods on Fridays at this cafeteria is at least 28%. Okay, saan galing yung 28%? This is the lower limit of our confidence interval for the proportion. Okay, so at least 28%.